Morning campers, non-campers, smokers, non-smokers. So just wanted to do a part 2 because I don't think I explained myself very well in smoking part 1. When I said I don't believe that smoking is bad for me, I meant I don't believe smoking is bad for me, not you. I'm not stupid, believe it or not. I know smoking is bad for people. I know people die of smoking related diseases. I know people get really ill from smoking. I know it's big money. I hate paying into the smoking industry if I bother thinking about it. But I am arrogant enough to believe that my mind is more powerful than the poisons that I'm putting into my body. And I know that if I didn't smoke, I wouldn't have to use my mind to do that, because I know there's nothing about smoking really that, you know, that's worth it, other than the fact that I am addicted. Plus, you know, actually it is, you know, the natural tobacco plant is a Native American plant for sharing. I like the idea of that. But yeah, you know, I'm not silly. I know I'm addicted to smoking. I like finding excuses to why I can continue smoking. Now, somebody did comment, which was great, about, you can tell I'm a smoker because of my voice, the sound of my voice, and because of the way I breathe. And yeah, I do have a smoker's voice. I've got a really deep voice. It's quite raspy, and yeah, it's a smoker's voice. The breathing part I can't take because I'm a really good breather. I actually do the Wim Hof, what's his name? Wim Hof, the Iceman's breathing exercises. He is incredible. You really should check him out. I think the video was the superhuman powers of the Iceman or something. He's a really down-to-earth man, lives in Holland. I think he's in his 50s. He drinks, he swears, he has a laugh. Really normal, but he is on a mission to cure the world of illness, and he does these breathing exercises. He's climbed Mount Everest in nothing but his shorts just to cover his dignity and a pair of boots. He's had scientific experiments on him and his students. They've all been wired up. They've been injected with, I think it was Ebola, some big virus, and then they were watched by doing these breathing techniques and the power of the mind as well. I mean, it's all about the oxygen we put in our body. So smoking, I bet he doesn't smoke, because smoking does take oxygen from your body. Yeah, cured himself of this virus. He's blowing everything out of the, you know, just blowing people's minds, because he's changing history. He's changing the future. He's incredible. Yeah, Wim Hof. Anyway, sorry, totally random, getting off track. Yeah, so smoking. I know, you know, I look for excuses why I can continue smoking. I did quit for a year before I came on the road, and it was pretty easy to quit, I've got to say. The things that I noticed, I had a runny nose for about 3 months when I quit, and that's because it was all the crap coming out of me, my lungs clearing out basically, my tongue really swelled up, my cheeks swelled up, and I noticed my mouth healing. So I'm not silly. I know that smoking isn't good for me. I just believe, if I believe that it's not bad for me, then it won't be bad for me, because I believe in the power of the mind. I really do. Sorry, I keep pointing at you. That picture, you know, the famous picture of the finger of God coming out of the sky pointing, and it was years later that they realised that there was a brain in that picture, because it's all about the brain. It's about, God is the brain. It's all about what you believe. So I mean, that's what I was trying to get across. That's what I'm trying to get across. I'm not saying you should smoke. My dad was diagnosed with cancer. The day he got diagnosed, he quit smoking, just like that. He couldn't believe how easy it was to quit smoking. The fear of death made him quit smoking. He also said to me on his deathbed, stop smoking, Angela, because your boys need you. This was, I don't know, 8 or so years ago. So yeah, my Aunt Pat smoked 60 odd cigarettes a day. No, she probably smoked 100 cigarettes a day, actually. She would wake up in the night to smoke. In the end, she couldn't breathe, and she would have to sit up to sleep. In the end, she ended up on a breathing machine, and she did quit smoking, which probably did give her an extra 10-20 years on her life. However, it's even worse now, smoking. So not only is smoking bad for you, I wonder, I've not bothered checking the statistics out, I wonder if more people are dying of smoking. I think the statistics say that less people are. But I mean, is that just England and America? I mean, look at third world countries. They're now, because most English and Americans are quitting smoking, they're now going to like countries like Indonesia, or they have been for years, and they're raping their countries with advertising smoking, which is awful. You know, there's babies smoking, there's children smoking. So I definitely don't promote smoking. I hate giving money to the tobacco industry if I bother thinking about it, which I don't. So yeah, I don't think smoking's bad. I just think the power of the mind is stronger. I should free my mind up for something else so I don't have to do it. And I know I'm only using my mind because I'm addicted to tobacco, but I fully 100% believe that your mind is stronger than any poisons that you can take in. You know, people drink poison and through faith they don't get poisoned. Wim Hof, the Iceman, was injected with deadly viruses and cured himself within minutes through breathing, because it's all about breathing. We forget to breathe. And the power of the mind. So yeah, that's, you know, that's what I was trying to say. I definitely don't say that you should smoke. I'm just looking for excuses because I want to smoke, that it doesn't harm me. But of course it does now, because all the packets say it's harming you, it's killing you. There are horrible pictures on the packets. You know, so not only are we dying and getting ill from the poisons in tobacco, we're now dying from the shame of smoking, from the guilt, from the stress of smoking, and the brainwashing. So we're dying even quicker now from smoking. Even buying my little ashtray with the butterflies on. Well, I didn't use it, in fact. Oh, look, here's my ashtray. So this is my ashtray, the little pretty butterflies on. But this is what I use it for, an ashtray. It's disgusting. Yeah, so I don't know, probably waffled again. Probably not made a lot of sense. I just wanted to really get it across that I don't think smoking is good for you. I don't think smoking is bad for me, but only because I don't think it's bad for me, not you. If you think it's bad for you, it is bad for you. I mean, I love excuses to be able to continue smoking, because not smoking is a hassle. It's stressful. It's like, you want to smoke. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Don't know what I'm waffling on about, really. I just want to say, what you believe is your reality. And if I want to believe that smoking isn't bad for me, then smoking is not going to be bad for me. That's how arrogant I am. Nobody can tell me something and make me believe it unless I want to believe it. So yeah, I hope that makes sense this time. I think smoking isn't bad for me, but that doesn't mean I don't think it's bad for you. I know people get ill from smoking. I think it's really, I don't know, why don't they just stop selling tobacco? If it's that bad for people, stop selling it. But they're not going to stop selling it because it's big money. It's big money. And it's also big money, people being ill. And I know that because I went down the hospital path with my dad when he had cancer. I went to every appointment with him. I know how people with illnesses are used as guinea pigs. I'm not even going to bother going into that because that is a dark, dark place, and I went down the rabbit hole with that. I also know I did the same with my mum, 15 years of hospital appointments, and I know that the medicine industry is a massive money-making scam. It's horrific. I also have worked with doctors, so I know how it works money-wise. I know how they promote medicines, how people are used as guinea pigs, how doctors get paid more if they promote a certain drug. I know that, you know, they said to my dad so many times, and I've heard this loads, This drug hasn't been approved yet, but would you like to try it? Because there has been some good results of it in America, or flipping Timbuktu. And of course, my dad didn't want to die. He wanted to try this new wonder drug. But he was a guinea pig. He was just being used as a guinea pig, because the doctors get paid for promoting drugs. It's money. It's just money. Anyway, sorry, I've gone right off track. Shouldn't have gone. No, I'm not going down that path, because that's just, you know, it's dark and it makes me angry. So yeah, I'm buying into something that I don't believe in. I've got an excuse because I'm addicted to smoking. I enjoy smoking. Or is that just an excuse? Who knows? Anyway, I hope that made a little bit more sense. I can't believe it. I've really been talking for 11 minutes and said nothing. Okay, there you go. That's my second rant on smoking. I do not think smoking is good for you. I just don't think it's bad for me. But that's because I'm arrogant. Anyway, have a good day, people. See ya. Oh, God. So I just watched that clip. And more waffle, getting my words wrong, and etc. However, I'm still going to upload it, because I think kind of it, you know, it more or less says what I want to say. But I just wanted to finish with saying that if you are a smoker, then be proud of smoking. Be proud of who you are. Don't be ashamed to be a smoker. You know, don't buy into the fear, because it's the fear that smoking's going to kill you. It will kill you quicker than the actual cigarettes themselves. And if you don't smoke, fair play to you, don't start, because it's really addictive. It does changes the chemicals in your brain, makes you think you want to smoke when actually you don't, but you're addicted. If you've quit smoking, congratulations, well done, that's brilliant. Don't start again, it's not worth it, because you'll be back where I am. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to upload these videos now before I change my mind. More waffle from the Fire Angel. Weird, different, alternative. Although there are a lot of people I know that think like me, probably just explain themselves a lot better than me. Definitely check out Wim Hof, the Iceman. He is amazing and worth watching. Yeah, going to upload before I change my mind. So yeah, have a great day.